Every corporate organization can only succeed when teamwork is a key developmental pillar. Team building, therefore, becomes an essential part of the success and growth of an institution. The Sumac Microfinance Bank fraternity gathered recently at the Lucania Getaway to bond, build stronger relations and forge a greater teamwork agenda for the growth of one of the fastest growing and most profitable microfinance banks in Kenya. The two-day event kicked off with field activities that were not only enjoyable, but also very challenging to all participants, as each of them were about to find out. After the dance sessions, it was time for the real showcase. Team building is quite some work, as it turned out.
Together, I twist apart together. Now let's combine all I twist apart together. I twist apart together.
The facilitators of the event then organized the group into teams, and this turned into a spectacular representation of various themes as teams emerged and formed their own slogans and war cries.
Shoot the bull! The farmer! Shoot the bull! The warriors! 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 Shoot the bull! The warriors!
Kano.
One of the most daunting tasks came in the form of a water game, in which teams were to fill up a bottle with water, without touching the container with their hands. There were only ropes available, and a bowl, to help with this exercise. Could they really fill up the bottles? As some of the teams discovered successful strategies, it was not a walk in the park for others.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Make sure you don't
Kamba imeisha. Tushike kamba. Tunaona kamba imekunjwa pale. Timpapo. Kamba inakunjwa huko. Kamba inakunjwa. I don't know why.
Okay, now Ken, position it.
Kamba inakunjwa pale.
Ken, release a little bit. Yeah. Ken. If you lose tension, it will lose balance.
I love the energy.
Make sure it is.
Don't touch. Usishike bakuli kwa maji. Wacha na
Chindi.
Yellow. Lakini hiyo ball isishikwe.
Hapo. Good.
Timren.
A little bit. Yeah. Songa kidogo, songa hapo.
Chicho songa hivi. Inua. Chupa.
Haya, enda chini kidogo tu.
Mwaga na kumwaga.
Haya, tuende.
Nimetoka mkono.
Usichoke.
No, not now. Please.
Good. Haya, tuende tena. Iende chini kiasi tu. Kiasi tu.
Pole pole.
Are we well spread out? Sema umekaa zako. Hapo. Push. Push, you are going to fail us. Push. Inaanguka kwako. Hey.
Wait, guys. Blow off the whistle. You turn and show your symbol at once. Are you ready? These guys have a point. Three. That was round one. We want best of three. So these guys have a point. You guys need a point. Agree on a symbol.
That's a try.
No, that was round.
Do I win or make
Guys still have a point.
Yeah.
Need a point.
Turn immediate left.
mbele. Twende mbele.
Pole pole. Good. No, na turn left. Left. Straight.
Kuja tu straight.
No. If you did like yes, there. The next one. Left now. We are almost there. Yes.
Hapa zingine, but the same size.
The day was crowned with a commemoration of 10 years, since Sumac Microfinance Bank was granted a deposit-taking license by the Central Bank of Kenya in 2012. Sumac was established in 2004 as a credit-only microfinance institution, when the shareholders contributed around 500,000 Kenya shillings as capital. Today, Sumac has an asset base of around 4 billion Kenya shillings, and is one of the 3 most profitable microfinance banks in Kenya. On day 2 of team building, the teams were given a few more tasks to accomplish, including the construction of the longest tower using spaghetti and a few other items. Mind-boggling as it might sound, the teams got to work, and there was something to show for it at the end of the exercise.
Basi lazima ikuwe chini. Very strong.
Na hii sasa ikuje hapo ishike mashmeo.
Wait, don't touch. Don't touch.
When all was said and done, the entire Sumac fraternity had gone through a 2-day fruitful team-building exercise, whose immense benefits were evident in the sentiments made by key officials of the bank. This had turned out to be a much-needed engagement, which will be crucial to propelling Sumac Microfinance Bank to the next level as a financial institution.
Yeah, human capital is very, very important. People are the drivers of organizations. They are the drivers of everything. You need to have their buy-in, you need to carry them along with you, and for them to contribute in a way that moves the institution forward, they need to understand where you want to go so that they can play their respective roles. That's why we have invested in these 2 days to share our expectations, our vision, and also to board with the staff so that they can understand the milestones that the bank wants to make, and they can move along with us. Human resource, talent is key to pushing forward any agenda. Without the people, you don't move forward. That's why we say we need to spend time together, we need to invest in our time, get their buy-in, get their commitment, so that we communicate the vision and be able to take the bank to higher heights. I think everything happens with a reason, and I tend to think this will change. This will bring a new perspective. This will bring more understanding and cooperation that will transform the bank going forward.
This team building program for Sumac has been a great opportunity for staff to get to know each other. Sumac has grown exponentially in the last couple of years, even between the time that I joined Sumac, which was about a year ago, just over a year ago, and today, we have had over 20 people join Sumac, 20 members of staff join Sumac, and so that demonstrates the growth in the numbers of staff. And because Sumac operates branches that are in different geographical regions in Kenya, some of these staff don't even get to meet. And some of them even, are always on phone with each other, but they cannot put a face to that person. So that kind of that kind of engagement becomes very transactional. So this team building program has allowed people to meet each other, to put a face to the name, so that when you make a call to that person, you now can break the ice and talk to that person as if you know them. And that allows for ease of transactions. People then know who it is that they are dealing with, and they take each other a lot more seriously and have more personal engagements with each other. And this facilitates work to move faster. It facilitates things to work better. And so this team building is an excellent opportunity to break those barriers, to break that ice. And I think it has achieved that. It has done a fantastic job of bonding team members, of getting us to know each other, both from a board perspective to the team members themselves, because the team members also did not know some of the board members like myself who are new, and we've been able to engage and break that ice. And I've thoroughly enjoyed the 2 days with the team.
My name is James Karemi. I'm in charge of ICT for Sumac Microfinance Bank. For me, this has been a very exciting experience as a social event that I'm able to engage and build engagement with my team in an informal setup. More so, it's also helped my team to understand me in an informal setup. So this is one of my kind. I've been engaging even with the various departments. So as a leader, there is that breaking of which you could say barriers between departments, that they're also able to view and have an easier way to approach my department for services and for building a relationship.
So my name is Christopher Sakwa, son of Wangara. I am privileged to be a co-founder and co-director of Human Resources Development Ingenuity, which is a management training and consulting firm, and we were privileged to be the lead facilitators in the 2022 Sumac Microfinance Bank Team Building Retreat. It's been awesome 2 days, and we have had lots of engagements and conversations with the team, and they have so many takeaways and take-homes. We have had conversations about the sources of conflict, and they have a much better appreciation of what these are and some of the things they can do to mitigate those sources of conflict, and we dealt quite a deal to those conversations. They also appreciate communication and how they can better communicate, so they are assertive in their communication, a critical take-home for them. The importance of teamwork was overemphasized in the retreat, and above that, these guys have walked away with pragmatic things that they are going to do, so in the format of a start, stop, continue framework. So they know things they need to start doing, things they will need to stop doing, and things they need to continue doing if Sumac Microfinance Bank is to be a tier 1 microfinance institution in the country and eventually grow into a full-fledged bank. So these guys have walked away with quite a bit, and it's our hope that this kickstarter of conversations in the form of team building will then lead us to much greater achievements. Even as an organization, these things get to be implemented. It's really been nice hanging out with these guys. An awesome team, an engaged team, a team that indeed is going to deliver on the promise, if you ask me.
In terms of the team building, I would say it was so exciting. A lot of learning, a lot of enjoying, and first I would really want to thank the board, the senior management for planning for this team building, which has been awesome in terms of interacting, knowing new staff members that have joined Sumac. We're so grateful, and as an employee, to take away home from the team building and the learning, we've learned about teamwork and cohesion, which is very important. The art of communication, both non-verbal and verbal, and teamwork, how we can work together, how we can coordinate even in leadership. And I would really thank our facilitator for taking us through all that. And I can promise that when we go back to work, we'll implement all these so that we can take Sumac to the next level, being the Tier 1 bank. So I look forward to that, and I look forward to practicing all that we've learned in my workplace and all that I'll be doing.
We wanted to bring our team together and have them interact, gel, and share their experiences and their their experiences and their knowledge with one another, and that one has come out very strongly for the 2 days that we've been here. We've seen people from different branches interacting, sharing, even exchanging contacts, and that's a good sign that we have been able to achieve one of the main objectives. The other objective was as even they interact, we need to have a very strong and cohesive team within Sumac, even as we approach, even as we desire to achieve our strategic goal to be a Tier 1 bank. And team cohesiveness is one of the key pointers that we need as a bank for us to achieve that. And that has also happened through the learning experience that we've experienced with our facilitators for the 2 days. They have taken us through quite a number of learning experiences that is bringing out what we need to do as a bank, as a team, not only as individuals, but as a team to achieve that. And I believe, yes, we are going there, we are achieving that. And this event was to start off the ball rolling for some of the culture gaps that we are trying to attend to as a bank, issues, communication issues, trust. This is a starting point to transition our culture, to bring out the best of our team, and to build and to form a very cohesive team and a culture that is driven towards performance, high performance, excellence for the bank.
Yeah, the staff team building exercise has been a success. At least we have seen building of cohesiveness, the trust, that conflict resolution. The team has been very vibrant, and they have promised the things that they will continue doing, the things they will stop doing, and the things they will start doing for the furtherance of the Sumac business. So we are expecting going forward, the incomes will improve, the disbursements will go up, and the PAR will go down as per their promises. Yeah, we are very happy, even with the organization and even the facilitators. They were very engaging to the staff, and we really want to thank Chris and his team for a wonderful job that has happened. And we are expecting even in the future to do more business with them. The team was very happy as well with the facilitation, and they're happy, and they'll continue doing their best as they have promised.